Good morning and welcome to Mission Control Houston. We're inside the International Space Station Flight Control Room, where this team is monitoring systems on board the station and following along with the activities of the Expedition 29 crew. The crew on board the space station is just wrapping up a midday meal halfway through their day on board the station. The crew includes the members we see here in this view. On the left, cosmonaut Sergei Volkov. In the center, NASA astronaut Mike Fossum, who is the commander. And on the right is Japanese astronaut Satoshi Furukawa. The crew members are working on various science experiments and maintenance today. Fossum was working earlier on changing out a sample in the PACE experiment, which stands for Preliminary Advanced Colloids Experiment. You see this video recorded earlier during that activity. That experiment characterizes the resolution of the high magnification colloid experiments with the light microscopy module to determine the minimum size of the particles that can be resolved by the advanced colloids experiment, which will be delivered to the station and will fly samples that may have an important impact on our understanding of fundamental physics. Fossum will soon be working with Furukawa to help set up the Robonaut 2 on board the space station. That's the first dexterous humanoid robot in space. It has been powered up before on board the station since its delivery earlier this year, but has not been moved yet. The crew members will be helping set it up inside the Destiny Laboratory module, and then the engineers here on the ground can send commands to do checkouts of each arm and check out its vision system. Earlier, Fossum was also doing another checkout of an experiment on board with the Cube Lab and checking out a microscope in that hardware. The Cube Labs allow for the easy access of research on board the space station. They're small facilities for experiments to be conducted in microgravity. Satoshi Furukawa also worked with an educational activity. The Lego Bricks payload is a series of toy Lego kits that are assembled on board the space station and used to demonstrate scientific concepts. Today's work involved assembling a satellite Lego model. Another experiment on board the station is being conducted by Sergei Volkov in the Russian segment called Coulomb Crystal. It studies the dynamic and structural characteristics of the Coulomb systems formed by charged dispersed diamagnetic macroparticles in the magnetic trap, and the Coulomb systems are structures following Coulomb's law, which is a law of physics describing the electrostatic interaction between electrically charged particles that was involved in the development of the theory of electromagnetism.